Hello everybody, how are you doing? Good, good, good. Hopefully. Welcome to my channel, Just Keep Swimming 1111. Today we're going to be doing Taurus. So I don't know who is a Taurus out there, but keep in mind you can be a sun sign, a moon sign, a rising sign, an ascendant, which is the same as the rising, or even a Venus, okay, for your relationships, and a Jupiter. For those of you that are female and looking for a male companion, or you're wondering about your male companion, you can always look at your Jupiter, okay? And just see who is in the Taurus aspect. Also your 7th house. Maybe you have Taurus in the 7th house, okay? So that could be good information about your relationship if you're searching for love, or you're just, wanting to know what's going on with love. This channel focuses on love and relationships. So if you're looking for a more like general reading about work and mom and dad and cousins and career and things like that, you can be happy to just search out other readers. Okay, there's a lot of good ones out there that you can check out. I like Miriam Kramer. I love A Cup of Love Tarot. I love Tyler's Tarot. I really like Angelic Guidance, but Miriam's definitely my favorite. Soulful Revolution lately. There's more. Psychic Medium Ray, great for general readings. So if you're looking for anything like that, I recommend those. Okay. But let's get into this, Taurus. What's your vibe? All right, Taurus. A lot is going on with you, Taurus. I don't know how many of you guys are Taurus or just cross-watching, but Taurus, you guys have a lot going on, a ton going on, literally like a ton, because Rahu, the North Node in Vedic astrology, is going into your house, into your sign actually, not your house, your sign. Do you have any recommendations for ancestor messages? I don't. There's not very many people that do that, so I wouldn't know. Angelic Guidance seems to pull that up quite a bit, but it's periodic, like it's not all the time. It just, if she feels it, she gets that message. But if you would like, I can start promoting that on my channel and start doing some messages from ancestors if you'd like. Always keep in mind, viewers, your recommendations are great for this channel, so if there's anything you would like me to do that I haven't done, please feel free to suggest it. I'm open to ideas on how to better the channel. Oh, you're welcome, EXO. I love you guys. You're so wonderful. I missed you. I love you. Before I started this reading, I was hearing that song. Okay, I don't know who it's from. I'm so guilty. But It's a Beautiful Day. Is it by you too? It's a beautiful day. Boom, 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 boom. Don't let it get away. It's a beautiful life. So as you guys can see, I'm in a really good mood. I'm in a really good mood. I feel so good. Okay. Oh, I love you too, Patrice. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I hope you've been enjoying my readings. You should watch Drawing Dreams for Ancestor Messages stuff. She's really amazing. I will. Drawing Dreams. Thanks, guys. I don't too often have the opportunity to listen to YouTubers, but I want to start doing that more, I've been so busy trying to catch up, end the year with all these readings. If any of you are still watching, and I know I owe you a reading, please message me in the box below. I'm just trying to wrap up my list. So if you're still watching, please let me know so I know who you are and I can contact you. Always contact me through Skype if you need to reach me desperately. But I'm so happy to answer comments below my videos. So please don't be afraid to get in the comments and say, Steph, contact me. Here's my email. Or Steph, can you answer my question? Or Steph, this is my name and I am waiting. Just give me your name and that should be good enough, in your email, and I should be able to handle things for you. Definitely trying to wrap up this year. Right now, all readings are shut off, all of them, even emergency readings. I'm just getting piled up, I guess. So I'm sorry, there's nothing available right now. But I am doing a special tomorrow. And it's $22. You can go to my Cash App and request a reading for you on Tuesday. The only one that paid so far is someone by the name of Tim. So if you're here, Tim, and you're the only one that's gotten the reading for tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and do your reading today. So if you're here in the chat and I'm doing my Taurus, just say, I'm here, Steph, and I'll be doing your reading live. And if anyone else is interested in that, you can just go to the Cash App, okay? Yeah, I do need an assistant. If only I could afford an assistant, right? And maybe Mariah would be up for the job. I'll say, I'll pay you something if you help me check my emails, if you help me. You know, she might get overwhelmed. I may not seem very famous, guys, and I'm really not that famous, but I get lots of emails. Sometimes I can get up to 900 emails a day, which is a lot. Maybe some of it's spam, maybe some of it's ads, but every day it seems to be between 600 and 900 messages in the email a day, and sometimes it gets lost in the fray. Totally lost in the fray. So I don't like communication with emails. Could you guys imagine getting hundreds of emails every day? So if you just shut down for the weekend, you're checking a couple thousand emails. And people wonder why I just can't respond to emails, and that's why. Really, emails are for my purpose to like check information, get questions for readings, or verify orders, you know. That's what I use the emails for. I don't use the emails for communication. If I have clients that I do readings for, they always contact me through Skype. I have repetitive clients that have been with me for years, and they always contact me through Skype. But I only accept clients through Skype if they've paid for a reading. I don't, you know, advertise. Everyone that watches my channel just message me through there, because I don't accept friend requests unless I double check the payment and make sure they've had a reading. And I have to do that, unfortunately, because there's no way I would be able to communicate with everybody. So right now I only communicate with clients. But I am thinking about reactivating this phone and getting like a private number for clients where you can call me and text me. So I'm thinking about doing that, as long as it wouldn't be too overwhelming, to where you guys can call me that way. And I'll just have it open during business hours. So anyways, we'll see how that goes. But Taurus, that's you, right? Here I am talking about work. And guess what? Taurus, you always think about work. Work, work, work. Okay? So we are definitely in your vibration, Taurus. We're talking about business. We're talking about money. We're talking about work. So this is what you do best, Taurus, and Rahu is moving into your sign, which is the north node of the moon, and he really wants to focus on organization, on beauty, on health, vitality, on food, on money, 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 money. Make it rain, make it rain. Right now, these Taurus placements really want to make it rain financially, but the one thing that you should be aware of with Rahu there in your sign is weird, odd things can happen. Keep in mind, Rahu can bring the money, but more money, more problems. It's like, for me, example, the more popular you get, the more orders you get, the more success you get, comes the more difficulties. Comes extra shipping, comes extra communication, comes extra responsibilities. So, you know, keep in mind, Rahu's going to bring it, but he's also going to give you some obstacles that you're going to have to really work hard on to balance out. And it's going to be hard for you. It's going to be really hard, but obviously everyone has faith in Taurus, that you're bullheaded and you're grounded. You know who is Taurus in my family? Sumo, my dog, and my daughter. She's like a double Taurus. She's damn near a triple Taurus. She was so close to being a triple Taurus, believe it or not, in Vedic. Yeah, but she's a double Taurus, and boy, I know all about it. I know all about it. One of my first loves was a Taurus in tropical, so I know all about that. And my dad had some strong Taurus. In fact, I'm pretty sure my dad was a Taurus. He was right on the cusp. So I'm very, very well aware of the energy that Taurus can bring. And a lot of it is stubborn, hard-headed, bullheaded. When a Taurus digs their heels in, there's not much to move them. They are the bull, but they should also be represented as the donkey, because they're that stubborn. And when they want to go after a goal, when they want to go after something, they charge really fast and they bulldoze obstacles. So Taurus is determined. And Taurus, 9 times out of 10, does achieve their goals.
Mommy.
Yes, I'm working.
Whoa, I didn't have shock videos on TV.
Well, you can ask your uncle. He's perfectly capable.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on. What represents Taurus right now? Show me the sign of Taurus. Show me the sign of Taurus with these cards. Okay, and what is crossing you? What is in your past? What are you currently dealing with right now? What are you going to be dealing with in the future? Okay, let me move this. Okay. And how do you see yourself right now? How do you see yourself right now, Spirit? Show me Taurus. How do they see themselves? Show me Taurus. How do they see themselves? Taurus, how do you see yourself? Okay. How does the person you love see you? How does the person that loves Taurus see them? What are their hopes and dreams? What are they really going after? Show me what Taurus wants to go after. Oh. Okay, well, 1 fell, so we'll just go ahead and take it. Okay, 2 fell. That's okay. We'll just take them. All right, and what is going to be the outcome? What is the outcome for Taurus? What is the outcome for the sign of Taurus? Show me where this is leading, where this is headed. Show me the outcome for Taurus. Where's Taurus going to be at? Where's Taurus going to be at? That's not counting, but I will take that one. Okay. Bottom of the deck, balance, the passion flower. So Libran energy, you got the scales. Taurus, you could be done with the Libra. But overall, underall energy for you in your future is you're balancing out your life, you're balancing out your checkbook, you're balancing out your credit, you're balancing out your career, you're balancing out time with family. Okay, you're trying to be a part of everyone's life and be good at what you do. So seeking out that perfect balance, this is what Taurus's goal is. They're trying to harmonize their life. I don't blame you. That's a very good thing to do. Let's clarify how you see yourself, how someone sees you, hopes, goals, dreams, desires, and future outcome for the sign of Taurus. All right, bottom of the deck here, Taurus, is judgment. So you're making some pretty heavy hitter calls, like big time calls. You're reviewing your life. You're looking at what it was, and you want to do things better. So the sign of Taurus is saying, this is what's been going on. Okay, this is what works. This is what doesn't work. I want a second chance. I want to redo. So it looks like you want to redo something, Taurus. You just want to redo your life. Some of you just like want to redo your effing life. You're like, seriously? Redo. I want to start over. But honestly, this is, you just want to correct your mistakes and just make this bomb. Okay. So a lot of you guys want to look better. You want to speak better, talk better, act better. You want to be better at your career or better in school. You want to be better in your relationship. Okay. You don't want to be how you've been. Pisces energy, you're really soul searching, going deep within yourself, and even getting closer to God, closer to spirit. It looks like you're asking for guidance and support. You might be in prayer a lot. You might be watching some kind of religious movies or religious messages, you know, like The Shack or something like that. Things that you're going to be doing some self-improvement on. And these things are touching your heart and really touching home. So let's see what represents Taurus right now. Seven of Pentacles, patience, and Knight of Pentacles, patience. By the way, Knight of Pentacles is Taurus, 100 all the way, home run. So here you are, Taurus, representing yourself. You're slowly making progress. Have patience. You guys are so closely related to Aries that there is some impatience with you guys at times. You would like a quick answer, but right now you can't. Right now there is no quick turnaround. Right now this is going to take dedication. You're going to have to work at this. You're going to have to watch it evolve. You are moving forward, just at a very slow pace. And the reason it's taking so long is because you're paying attention to the details. You have to organize your life. I see a lot of Tauruses organizing your closet, organizing your desk, organizing your phone, your pictures, your storage, organizing your vehicles, organizing your school equipment if you have it, or your career stuff. Just really getting your life together. That takes time. Cleaning out the trash, cleaning out what doesn't need to be there, and just getting a good foundation to move forward. So I do see a lot of you guys decluttering. And even if it's not for your own life, I see you helping other people declutter their life. So you're kind of being a leader. You're giving people, how do you say, like inspiration. You're giving them inspiration to be better, to do better, to have better. And you're also going to be saving your money. So of course, I'm trying to read about love and Taurus is thinking about money, but it is what it is. Taurus, you're saving your money. You want to build up quite a pretty penny in a bank account. Some of you guys may be opening a savings account or opening some kind of a special like CDs and bonds or something like that, to where you're going to, start getting more money. You might be getting into Bitcoin. You might be opening a Cash App. You might even be opening a store where you can sell things online. So I do see Taurus people, using their creativity to earn a living, earn a money. This is well on your way to business ownership. And for those of you that are not in career, you're going to school, this is you going back to school or getting back in the groove of school right now. Maybe some homeschooling, okay, is also coming up. What's crossing you right now? Taurus, King of Pentacles. What's crossing you is yourself. This is you have to get out of your own way. Taurus has to get out of their own way to make progress. Yes, we have the Trumpster, but this is the King of Earth, and right now that's Taurus, because this is a Taurus reading. So taking responsibility, taking affirmative action, taking ownership, handling things the way you want to handle them, going against the grain, for sure that's coming up, but it's being a good steward of money. It's being responsible. It's taking care of others and self. And it also represents business ownership or just self-ownership of all that you've done and all that you've had. So full responsibility. Taurus is leading the pack right now as far as fundamental change and a healthy foundation for a brighter future. So that's kind of what I see what's happening here. Okay. Let's see, who is this? Infinite Intuition. Okay, hi. You tried to find me on there and you couldn't find me. It should be just JKS 1111, no capitals needed. And you'll see my logo on there, so it shouldn't be too hard to look for that. Other people have found me. Maybe you can ask how they found me. But if you, leave me your link to your Skype, I can always contact you. If you want to put that in the comments, please not in the live chat. That's not comments. That doesn't end up on the bottom of the comments. Just the comments below the video, and then I can find you if you want. And I'll delete it so no one else sees it after the video, okay? All right. So, but that is if you bought a reading, okay? I don't accept people if I check Skype and then I go back to my scheduling for my clients and I don't see you on there, then I'm not going to accept it because I'm not going to leave Skype open for chat, okay? It's only with clients. All right. Oh, you bought a deck? Okay, love. Yeah, then I definitely will because I'll see you come up. So anyone that purchased anything will be a client. People that haven't purchased anything, they just won't come up as a client. Okay? All right, so what is in your past? We have Aries. And it looks like, oh my gosh, Taurus, you had a new beginning recently. But what came of it? You're like, I'm still waiting, Steph. I don't effing know. I had this transformation. I went through a new beginning. I had a rebirth. I had a fresh start. And I thought something good was going to happen, but it didn't. And I'm still waiting. So where is it? You're like, you expected more. You're wanting more. No, you don't need to rebuy anything, love. Samuel, you're good. You're good, love. So, you know, Taurus, you expected more. And it's just like, oh, universe, God, spirit, look, we had a deal. I was going to, you know, put things down that needed to just go down and lay them to rest. I ended relationships, or I ended old habits, or maybe I moved to a new state or a new house. I quit my old ways. I improved my behavior. And where's the results from that? Because I really just had this new beginning. It should be coming in soon, guys. I had to wrap up a few more loose ends recently. My mom had some issues. My grandma had some issues. And to be completely honest with you, I had a client fuck up my bank system. She got her readings and opened up some kind of a dispute, and it fucked everything up, and they're holding all my money from all of my subscriptions, all of my donations, everything. It's held up until it's resolved, and they said it could take up to 3 months for her bank to finish the investigation. I've already submitted. There are no refunds. I've already submitted the link to her account and her readings, so it will go in my favor, but until then, I'm pretty fucked. And that's what I have to deal with. So to be completely honest, guys, that's what I'm dealing with. And to be even more honest with you, I was unable to pay the mortgage this month. So it is the 16th mortgage not paid. So I am fucked right now, but only temporarily. I'm not going to speak that into my life and claim it. I know there's something else that's going to come in better. I decided to do this little donation thing where if you guys want to go on Cash App and you want to have readings tomorrow, you can do $22 readings and go through Cash App, and I'll just get that cash and that will help me take care of some stuff. But as soon as this is resolved, and I'm assuming it's going to be the 21st, because YouTube usually pays out on the 21st, I should be getting some YouTube ad money at that time, and I'm going to use that money to send out more cards, okay? But that's just actually what's going on right now in my life, and that's kind of the holdup. I have to look astrologically and see what happened, because everything's foreseen in an astrology report at what kind of obstacles came in front of me, and what I have to deal with. And honestly, I'm thinking it must be Pluto coming around. It must also be Jupiter going into Saturn. And it's about tying up loose ends, which is a lot of what's going on in Taurus. Now, I don't have any Taurus, but it's clearly affecting you the same way it affects everyone. That's, anyways, just to clear that up, that's what's going on right now, guys. So I'm handling it. The company is very nice. They said, do you have a terms and conditions? Do you have like a check mark box, to show the bank that they approve that? And I said, yes. So, I submitted that information and hopefully all goes well and I'll win and it will be in my favor. More than likely it will. I've gone through a few of these disputes before and I have one in my favor, but it is what it is. Anyways, back to your reading, Taurus. You're waiting for this new beginning. And if you guys want to know what Cash App is, go to your phone, go to the App Store, and you can search Cash App, and you'll find it. It's green. And then it's really simple. It takes like 2 seconds. You put your name, your phone number, and your credit card number in there, and that's it. You have an account, and then you can search for other people's accounts, and you can pay out whatever you want. And it just keeps a log. You can put notes and stickers in there and all that good stuff. You can put your question when you send the money as well for the reading. Keep in mind, maybe since I have to have a terms and conditions and a warning because people want to call banks, when you do donate something like that or ask for a reading, there is no refund. Please don't contact Cash App and say, well, I didn't like my reading, I want my money back. Or please don't cause any problems. If you're not prepared to donate that money to me and let it go and get your reading tomorrow, please don't. I don't want your money. I don't want your donation. If there are strings attached to this donation, please don't. This is just an I love you, thank you. I would like you to read my cards because I think you read cards very well, and I would like you to read for me. That's it. I don't want any strings attached. I don't want any drama, okay? So please, if there is any drama attached, do not purchase anything from me, okay? All right. So let's move on here, guys. What are you dealing with currently right now? Okay. Can I make my payment for the tarot class? Yes, you can. If you want to just make it on Cash App, that's probably better right now because I'm not going to be using what I was using for a merchant because of that person. I don't want any more money to go to that merchant because they're literally holding whatever money I get till February. So fuck them. I'm just going to do money elsewhere. I don't need to wait for that, you know? So if you guys want to do anything for me, please don't use what was on there. Just go ahead and use Cash App. I'm going to go to my bank today and ask them if they do merchant accounts and see if they have some kind of a web presence to where I can use my bank to process credit cards. That's what I want to use. So I'm hoping that my bank today will be able to resolve that issue for me, and I'll be able to put that back on my website. But as of right now, the one I'm using is terrible, and I do not recommend them at all. I don't recommend PayPal, and I don't recommend Stripe. They're not business owner friendly. They make you work way harder than it is for the clients that pay. The clients that pay could lie and say whatever they want to get refunds quickly, and the business owner has to wait months and weeks to clarify things to get paid, and I don't think that's fair. I think there should be proof and investigations before money is held or taken. I think there should be an investigation before anything is stopped. I think banks should operate differently, but you all know that the 1% owns the banks, Wells Fargo, Chase, KeyBank, and all that, and they are just money monsters. They are money monsters, and they just do not help business owners. So it's a pain because, you know, the people that pay for my stuff, they're not paying to use their services. I have to pay monthly, and I have to pay 3% of every purchase to them to use their merchant service. So they should be more willing to work with the business owner versus the people that are calling in, but they don't. It's vice versa. And so it's not right. Maybe someday somebody will get it right. Maybe someday somebody will invent a system that is more business owner friendly than it is customer friendly. That would be great because, you know, as a business owner and a single mom, it's hard to get on top of things timely. So it's much better if they just call. But of course, none of these businesses give you a phone call. They only email you, and you all know I get 900 to 1,000 emails a day. So chances are I'm going to miss that fucking email, and that's what happens. That's what the fuck happens. So I really wish they would just call me. And clients, please contact me before you contact them. That would be very much appreciated, and I bet you would get a lot better karma, and you catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. So if you want anything from me, please contact me, as you should have with Skype in the beginning, and none of these problems would exist. So that's my recommendation. I have those instructions before people purchase. All my previous clients for years know that you have to get on Skype to contact me. Anyone who's new, anyone that doesn't know, then you've been lost in the fray. And it's because you're not reading my messages by purchase. Anyway, sorry to talk about business. But hey, Taurus, you're all about business. So we are talking business. We're talking deals. We're talking contracts. We're talking responsibilities. We're talking financial matters. That's what Taurus is dealing with. That's what's crossing you right now. So really dealing heavily with your responsibilities. What are you dealing with now? You're trying to clear them up. So a lot of Tauruses are trying to clear up any karmic bullshit that's dragging them behind in your goals and efforts. So I see a lot of Taurus people are also saging and smudging their home. You're probably really wanting to do that. Maybe you guys have just purchased a big bundle of sage or Palo Santo for some of you. And you guys are going to go ahead and smudge your home and just protect your family, cleanse out any toxic energy. If you're not doing that right now, maybe this reading is suggesting that you should. Maybe it's suggesting that you go ahead and push out all toxic energies so you can have a fresh start, because God knows that's what you need, but there might be some monkeys on your back, okay? And so you need to cleanse out that energy. What's coming up in the future? More waiting. So in your future, you have to wait for victory. Taurus, this is going to try your patience. This is sacrificial. Something has to be sacrificed for success. If you want to have success and victory and recognition and financial blessings, and you want to have abundance, and you want to be happy, and you want to be rocking it out, then you're going to have to sacrifice something that you are carrying with you right now. Only you are going to know what that is. For a lot of you guys, these are bad habits. Okay? My username is JKS1111, but my Cash App tag should be money sign, let that shit go. And capitals for every word. So let, capital L, that, capital T, shit, capital S, and go, capital G. So that may be my cash tag for you guys to help it find me, okay? Let that shit go. I thought it was funny. I used to love that little saying, let that shit go, with Buddha. And I thought, what better with money than to have let that shit go? Because we should just let that money go. Let that shit go. Call it a day. So that's my Cash App tag. Okay, so anyways, and by the way, you can communicate with me there as well. So if any of you guys that aren't customers want to say hi, want to say I love you, want to say you've been a blessing, or you just want to say, you know, whatever you want to communicate to me, you can always just donate, 99 cents or something, and just say, hey, shout out, I love you, Steph. Thanks for all you do. I watch your channel every day or whatever, and I just wanted to say, whatever. You can always donate something, and then I'll respond to you. Thank you so much. Bless you, whatever. Things like that. So you're welcome to do that. For a lot of my donation people, I'm usually pretty gracious, and I pull a card for you just as a thank you. And even if it's $1, and I just say, thank you so much. I pulled a card for you. This is what I got. And, good luck with whatever. So I'm pretty gracious on that. But anyways, here we go again. Talking business, Taurus. Quit it. Quit it. Quit talking business. Quit talking contracts. But that's what you're dealing with right now, Taurus. Talking money, talking contracts, talking business. Again, in your future, you're going to have to wait. Hangman, you've got to see things differently. You've got to change your point of view. There's a specific way you see things, and you're not watching it. You're not changing it, okay? So you want to have success. You want to be abundant. Abundance is in your future, for sure, for sure. But first, there's a few things that have to come into play. And obviously, you know what that is by the Judgment card. Now, aside of business, Taurus, okay? Aside of business, which we need to quit talking about, is love. So, Taurus, I know you love your job so much and you love money so much, but let's talk about love, okay? We're going to take a step back now. Like, okay, enough work. Taurus, it looks like you've been really interested in an earth sign, a mutual earth sign, for quite some time. Taurus looks like they've been interested in another Taurus, or possibly a Capricorn, and hell, maybe even a Virgo. This person has been making you wait, or just isn't ready for the relationship. In your past, you were ready, but they weren't. So now you're trying to move on and let this person go. It's like you were ready to have a new beginning, but it's almost like this person said, I'm going back to school, or I'm moving back to my, home state, homeland, whatever, or, you know, I'm not ready to have a relationship right now, you know, whatever it is. It's like you were ready, they weren't. And so that was kind of disappointing for you. So what you're facing in your future is you are going to have this person return to you, because we have Judgment and Six of Wands, bottom line under all overall energy. They are going to come back in your life. You're just going to be waiting longer. And, you know, whether you're okay with that, that's on you, okay? But that's what's showing up in the cards, that they do like you, if not even love you. And they are going to show back up in your life at a later time. If you're young, and maybe you were wanting a relationship or like a boyfriend-girlfriend situation with this person, it means this is friendship right now. It's friendship, maybe even a distant friendship, or maybe this friendship has been put on pause. They do like you. They are interested in you. They just need some time to mature and to grow before they reach out and really want that relationship. So let's see how you're looking at the situation, okay? How are you seeing this? The card that you got is over. It's over. My life is ruined. It's over, stuff. There is no future for us. There is no future. It's just done. I have to cleanse this person, purge them from my system. They don't want this. I got to get over them. Okay, I'm just going to call it good. I don't want to wait on them. I'm not going to wait forever. It is what it is. And in your business and career too, it's like you're cutting shit off. Just like me today. I don't have any Taurus in my chart, but just an example, I'm cutting the fuck off that business that fucked me over. That merchant can go to hell. That merchant can just kiss it. They were getting a lot of money from me, and they're not going to get shit now. I'm going to close that shit down. I'm cutting them the fuck off. So as soon as this is dealt with, I'm done with that system. And, you know, maybe even clients or maybe even other people just cutting it off and saying, you know, we're going to get 10 times back our karma that we give out, and I'm going to make sure I give good karma. And whatever comes back to me, it's genuine. I'm cutting it off. And that's kind of the energy that you're going through in love and in work. It's like you're just, done. I'm going to go ahead and chop it off. I don't want to carry it with me in the future. And that's what you're dealing with the cleansing. See, there you go. Someone might be a Taurus, love each day, cut everyone off 5 months ago. So yeah, that's the energy and the vibe you're in currently, is just cleansing them from your life. You don't want them. You don't need them. Okay? Yeah, there's no Tiffany in my life. So definitely don't go with someone that says Tiffany. Okay? You're going to want to see the Cash App tag, and it says, let that shit go. If you don't see let that shit go, it's not me. Okay? So anyways, you're cutting them off, and it's all for the better. Someone said they've already cut people off. Well, it's good for you, and you're cleansing them from you. Okay? If you guys want, I'll put the link to my Cash App on the comments as soon as I'm done here. Okay? I don't know why you guys can't find me. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. But I will put the link in the comments after the video if you want to go there after this, lovies. And then you can definitely go there. I'm sorry it's being a difficult pain in the butt. I hate technology. I hate technology. I really do. But I gotta have a better relationship with it. By the way, I have Rahu in Gemini. So my karma that I have to go through with is technology and communication. And I don't like it. I don't like friends. I don't even hardly have any friends. I don't like having friends, which is so Gemini. I hate communicating through email, any kind of tech bullshit. I hate it. The phone, no. But that's where I'm being pushed to deal with my karma. So if you guys ever see Rahu, you're being forced to deal with it. That is your karma you must deal with. So if you can't beat them, join them. If you can't fix your karma with Rahu, get on the bandwagon. Get on the bandwagon and just start getting in techie. So I'm going to have to start getting techie. Period. I have to. I must. Anyways, you're cutting them off. The Truth Oracle says, Taurus, is this not you? Like we were just talking about it. This whole freaking reading. I bury myself in work to forget about you. because you're an ass. And this is why I told Taurus in this reading, I'm like, okay, put work aside. Let's talk about love. But hell no. Taurus is like, Steph, you know, the only thing that keeps me sane is my career, my work, or my school. Like the things that I do on the daily, my grind. If I don't focus on that shit and I'm thinking about love, I'm going to be a mess. Hell no. I don't want that mess. So you are cutting them off so you can refocus your life. So Taurus, honestly, you're just done with that kind of bullshit right now. Done with love. If you are in a relationship, Taurus, it means you don't want to deal with them. Your person is bugging you. You may have been waiting for your person to get chores around the house done and they're not. And you're like, God, how long is it going to take for you to fix the table or the door in the back or clean the shit in the yard? Like, I don't know. But you're like, oh my God. You know, if you're in a relationship, you're like, how long does it take you to do what you got to do? I've got to just do it for you, apparently. And so you might be taking on more burden than you should, you know? And right now, you don't want to mess with feelings. Feelings are on the back burner. I just want to deal with responsibilities, okay? I don't want to talk about feelings. And that's how you see yourself right now, okay? Now, let's see how they see you, Taurus. How does this person see you, girl or boy? 5 of Cups. Oh, Taurus, you hurt their feelings. You hurt their feelings. They're so sad. They're in sorrow. Boo-hoo. Taurus is being mean. For some Tauruses, you broke up with your love or you just gave them a hard time. I don't see communication. There's no swords. There is no swords. So you're either giving them the silent treatment while you're in a relationship, or you done blocked them, or you just don't talk about feelings. Either way, they're like lost, and they're definitely in sorrow about this. They're feeling kind of bad, and they're just like, you know, I wish things could be different. I wish that we could have more emotional conversations, you know, but there's not. Now, if you're not in a relationship with someone, Taurus, if you're a single Taurus, okay, it means that you're really sad about the breakup, and the way they see you is that you're regretful, remorseful, and you're sorry. They see you as someone that has a lot of regrets for the ending of that relationship, and maybe you blame yourself, or maybe you blame them, but there's some kind of blame game. And, you know, so the way they feel about it, the way they see you is they're sad. They're regretful and they're remorseful, and they kind of wish they could have done things differently. Is there a chance for this relationship to be fixed? Yes. Taurus, I know 3 cups are gone, and that was your happiness, because 3 cups is happiness and joy and just good things, good news, celebrations. So I know that all those events are gone, and I know that it's hard to deal with. But in the back, thank you for the cool judgment comment. I appreciate that. In the back behind you is 2 cups, which represents one of 2 things. One, you're really sad about a love relationship that ended, and you're just totally torn up about it, and that's why you focus on work. Or B, it's not over. Even though you're crying and focusing on what was lost, this is still salvageable. There's still 2 cups ahead that you can have. So it's not over yet. So, you know, however which way you want to look at this, Taurus, that is the essential message. The card confirming that with the way this person feels about you and sees you is sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So Taurus, whether you're the one staying awake thinking about them or they're awake thinking about you, the way they view it is, yeah, they keep thinking about this over and over again. It replays over and over and over in their head. And they feel terrible. Okay, they think about these difficult moments all the time. Now, what do you want from this situation? What do you want to do with this cat? Queen of Pentacles. Damn. Taurus, so you want to marry them. We have King of Pence, Queen of Pence. 2 peas in a pod. Soulmates, divine lovers, destined lovers. We have 2 people here that are meant and fated to be together. We have a spouse agreement here. We have a contract. So your hopes and dreams for this relationship is, you know what? I do want marriage. I do want commitment. I do want a life partner. But Steph, I don't want to do everything by myself. I don't want to have to pay for everything by myself. I don't want to have to bust ass for everybody by myself. I don't want the whole plate on me. I want this person to take half of the responsibility. Maybe it's just a fight, and you want this person to take the other half of responsibility. You're like, look, I didn't do this by myself. You did this too. Okay? It's not just me, it's you. I'm willing to take responsibility, but you need to take responsibility as well, and then we can work this out. So you're trying to be logical. A lot of you guys are also thinking of maybe counseling, therapy, some kind of a psychologist that may be able to help you deal with a lot of the stress of how long this has been and how difficult this journey has happened for you. Okay? So there's just frustration, there's impatience. You know, you really would like to be responsible and see this through because Taurus is truly loyal, truly, truly loyal, but you're not going to go all in. They have to come halfway. You know what I mean? And this is really, I hope they can meet me halfway. I'm open to them meeting me halfway. That is a hope. Okay? But I'm also realistic, and if they can't get their shit together, then I'm going to call it a breakup. I'm going to call it a separation. I'm just going to say, we tried, it didn't work, let's cry, and then let's heal, and let's get over this. So you're being very realistic about all of this. All right? Let's go ahead and get the truth oracles. You have 3 of them, so this is probably being healed. I lost myself for a little while. So you lost yourself in this relationship, Taurus. You kind of forgot about what was important to you. You forgot, maybe you didn't forget, maybe they literally prevented you from doing it, but the things you used to love doing, it stopped. The good relationship you had, not so much, because there was no boundaries. Taurus, you didn't have boundaries, and whether that's your fault or their fault, or maybe it's vice versa and it's their message, but there was no boundaries in this relationship. And maybe this is that stubbornness. I don't want to take full responsibility. They should come halfway. But there is this lack of boundaries. And someone doesn't want to take responsibility all alone. But Taurus is kind of being the hard ass and saying, suck it up, buttercup. It's either going to be my way or the highway. You're either going to go along with the plan that I am making, or you're not going to go along. But I'm not going to do it any other way. So this is the classic cliche Taurus vibration.